At 23 pounds and completely full of life, you wouldn't imagine the twisted path Gray Harkleroad traveled into the world.
As any couple, we were expecting to have a easy, wonderful pregnancy, and we were real excited about having Gray. And one day she said, "We're having a little bit of complications, I'm not sure what it is."
It was on a visit to Dr. Royek that Jenna discovered Gray wasn't getting the nutrients he needed.
Yeah, she was measuring the placenta, how much nutrients again, and it was basically hardly any.
It's like, what does this mean? Well, it means your wife's going in the hospital today.
With the guidance of the people of Memorial University Medical Center, Jenna and Marion's fears were eased by their involvement in the direction of their care.
That's what everybody was saying. Memorial is the place.
We have a multidisciplinary team that approach, so having, the respiratory therapists that are specifically trained in pediatrics, obviously the neonatal nurses, we have a neonatal dietitian, social work, all of the things that kind of go into that, and all of the subspecialties from surgeons to neurosurgeons to ophthalmologists, all of those other staff that is able to come in and help care for these babies is very, very important.
When we were in the hospital, everything was explained to us so well that when it actually came time to deliver, there was no fear or wondering what's next. I mean, step by step, they followed it exactly. And I knew all the possible outcomes and knew what to expect. So it really, it made the biggest difference.
We have what we want to consider patient family-centered care. So having the parents be involved in the care of their children, instead of me coming to you as the parent and saying, this is what we're going to do for your child, having you be part of the decision-making process is really, really important.
Gray was born at 31 weeks into the waiting arms of Jenna, Marion, and the Children's Hospital at Memorial University Medical Center.
He came out and we were so scared because, they said, his rib cage is going to be showing and he's probably going to look like a little alien, and they pull Gray up and, and he's just little, the size of a grapefruit, and the first words out of my mouth to my wife, I said, he doesn't look like an alien.
And he cried.
And he cried.
2.5 pounds at birth, and soon down to scarcely more than 2.
And I stuck my finger by his hand. My fingernail was almost bigger than his whole hand. I have a picture of it. And that just scared me.
Anytime that I came up there, they were always, brought to me, are you ready to hold them? Let's do kangaroo care, and they explained the importance of skin-on-skin contact, and it was just really special. And they always would come over and communicate and talk with me about how I was feeling and if I had any questions. So, it was wonderful and stress-free considering the fact that he was 2 pounds.
As fragile as Gray was, he would need all of the resources of the Children's Hospital to become the 23-pounder he is today. A key piece in his care, equipment and facilities made possible by the 100.
But being able to have this resource here in Savannah is so vastly important. We have, with a great donation from the 100, we're able to outfit a stabilization room for babies that are born here in our hospital. We have a neonatologist in this hospital 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We go to all high-risk deliveries, so any baby born less than 34 weeks, there will be a neonatologist, and our team, which includes a neonatal nurse, a neonatal respiratory therapist, and we bring a whole crew of people with us just to take care of the babies.
To have that in Savannah was just the most special thing in the world. We're so lucky.
As a businessman, Marion Harkleroad had always supported the Children's Hospital at Memorial, but for the first time, he understood what it meant.
One day, Miss Marchand, Brenda Marchand, who is very involved, and a very wonderful lady, by the way, she said, came and asked if we'd give a donation and stuff. I said, now it all clicked. I realized what for years we'd given to. We had firsthand experience of what it was. you know, and wow, what an experience, and a great experience.
Right.
So it was very fulfilling to know that for years we'd been given to this organization, and now they have given back to us, you know, in a way that's undescribable.
In less than a month of children's hospital care, Gray was home with his family and well on his way to fulfilling a life of great expectations.
Yeah.
Well, I hope he's going to be a doctor.
Yeah.
His great-grandfather was a doctor on my mom's side, so maybe we'll have another doctor.
Taking care of little babies.